What up, though, fam? It's T with my souls to yours. I'm back. Day 5, guys. Well, that was 10, but day 5, guys. How are you? I'm feeling so relaxed, so refreshed. All right, guys, we are going to start on our on our eBay orders. We have 9 going out for a total of $589.75. And the first pair we're going to start with are these Nikes. These are some Stefan Janowski. They are some skate shoes. I love picking them up when I see them, and these even had some, I don't know if the camera is picking that up, some dirt and some wear on it, but they still sold for my full asking price of $79.99. And these are actually going to be authenticated by eBay, because anytime you have an item, I believe it's over $74.99, that they have to be authenticated, and you get a free shipping label. They have to go by FedEx though, so that's the only thing with that. But yeah, I mean, you get a free label, and I think the buyer pays like 15 bucks. I'm gonna put these in a box, so since it's going to FedEx, and I'm gonna do that later. I'm back. All right, guys. Next item we have going out. I had to put on my do-rag today. I wanted to go and get a haircut yesterday. I said I wasn't even leaving the house. I didn't leave the house one time yesterday. Next pair we have going out are these Vans. I love picking these up too. These are the Ultra range. And these are pretty much like the only Vans that I'll pick up now, unless they're like the MTEs. You know, something a little special, but not just not the regular Vans anymore. They just don't seem to sell for me. And these have gone out on the best offer of 36 bucks. And they didn't sit long, so we love that. So what's new with you guys? Did you miss me? I missed you. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like I haven't been here in more than one day, but it's only been one day. I missed this. I don't know, maybe it's just me and my love for what I do. But I just needed a little break yesterday, and I took one. Sales weren't that great yesterday, actually. But, you know, we'll take what we can, right? I will anyway. It's better than zero. I'll say that for sure. All right, the next item we have going out are a pair of Merrell sneakers. I know you guys know this brand, Merrell. These are the Agility Peaks, and they sold for $33.29. Nice little Benz 5. And these also didn't sit very long. Like, I don't know if it's just my store or what, but like Merrell women's shoes, they don't sell as fast for me. Like men's, absolutely, but the women's, they just don't sell fast. But you know, there are different kind of styles to them. Like these were nice little orange and blue colorway. I figured they'd sell. So it all, you know, it all depends on the model of the shoe. And these sold. So always happy to see that. All right, let's see what we have coming up next. We have a pair of Birkenstocks going out. Yeah, it's February. Yes, sandals are still selling. I tell you guys, like I list whatever comes across. I don't care if it's out of season. I will still list them. And these are the Birkenstock Arizona Super Grip. You see that grip on the bottom? It has a little bit of a different shape than the regular Birkenstocks. And I took a best offer of 38 bucks on these. I'll take that any day. I have them listed for $44.99. Someone sent a message and said, hey, would you take 38? Or they just put 38 question mark. And I said, send the offer. They sent the offer. I accepted it. And now they're out the door. So, not too much on my agenda today. I did bring my Dr. Martin's balsam today. So I think I just might clean some leather a little bit, get them shined up. I still need to go to the laundromat. I have a bucket full of shoes that need to be washed. So I might do that. But I mean, who likes going to the laundromat? I know I don't. I don't. But it's something that part of my business. So we have to get it done. All right, guys, this next brand, I don't think we've ever talked about because I don't think I've ever picked any up before. But I did, and I got these from my local thrift store, Value World. And it was actually 2 pair there. And I picked them both up, and these are the ones that sold first. I picked these up a couple of weeks ago. And I paid $10.40 for both of them. And the brand is Stegman. This one doesn't have it on there. Stegman. Nice little comfort clog mule shoe. These sold on the best offer. I had these listed for $54.99. And they sold for $49.99. So, good little profit margin there. So remember that brand when you're out. Stegman. And I don't know, maybe I've passed these up in the bins before, but I won't anymore. So I think maybe we've learned something together today. Just waiting. I have another pair. They're black. So hopefully those will follow suit with these and sell quickly. Like I said, I got these a couple of weeks ago, so they haven't been sitting long, which is what we absolutely love. And here I am struggling with those little papers again. All right, next up, this is another brand that I had never picked up, and I picked them up solely on style. I did look up comps. There weren't a whole lot of soles, but I said these are kind of funky looking. Let me pick these up. Got them from the bins, and the brand is Naughty Monkey. Naughty Monkey. Someone's been a naughty monkey. But the style just looked nice. Has this little, and this is like metal right in the front. So I said, let me pick these up. And I'm glad I did. They sold in 11 days. And I did take a best offer of $35.99. I had them listed for $39.99. So hey, nice little brand. And I will put these in a box just because they're heels. And I don't want it to, you know, poke through the bag. So I will box those up. I try and keep all of my shipping supplies close by and handy. Make it for a smoother process. Just easy to read, easy to get to. Makes everything faster. So, how have sales been for you guys? If you're a reseller. February is starting off a little bit slower than January. I did check my numbers, and I think I'm down like 1.9%. I mean, not too much, but still hate to see that negative arrow. But it'll pick back up. I'm gonna have faith. I'm gonna believe that it's going to pick back up. So we just keep going, keep moving, staying consistent. I know you guys hear that a lot from me, but that's really what it takes. Staying consistent, putting up good items, you know, putting up stuff that people actually want. Yeah, it's pretty much the name of this game. Yeah, I told you guys these sold for $35.99. And they are out the door. I was trying to see what I charged on shipping, if I charged the $10.99. But nope, I charged flat rate shipping. I told you guys I charged $10.99 for shipping for shoes that are 2 pounds and under. And I just do calculated shipping for anything that's over 2 pounds. All right, so these are out the door. We have a pair of La Sportivas going out. I hope you guys know this brand. It's a pretty good brand. Although these did not sell for much. These are the La Sportiva Jackal. Remember that logo, guys. La Sportiva. They're like some hiking, trail running shoes. And I took a best offer on these for 33 bucks. I had them listed for $39.99. Buyer sent an offer for $30. I countered with $35.99, which is my usual customary 10%. And they countered back with $33. So I took it. I have to keep reminding myself I am in the selling business, not the storage business. And yeah, not get too attached to your items because they're only worth what somebody's gonna pay for them, right? And they wanted to pay 33 bucks. Now, if she had said 23, I probably, well, not even probably, I would have declined it. Nah, because I know the value of them. So, you know, when you know the value of your items, don't just give them away. All right, guys. Next up, we have two pairs of boots going out. you guys don't know this brand, learn it. The brand is Thursday. These usually sell for good money, but these had a lot of wear on it. Like they're separating a little bit at the toe area, which I definitely pictured. So I hope they looked at all of the pictures. But these went out for $53.99, and they were listed for 13 days, which we love to see. Another Ben's find. They're actually kind of heavy. Let's see where they're going. See if they need to be put in a box. And they're going to North Carolina, so they should be fine. Yeah, they're actually kind of heavy. But $53.99. And it's so crazy, guys, because these sold, and then immediately they sold on Poshmark for my full asking price, because I had them listed for $59.99 on eBay, and I had them listed for $65 on Poshmark. And I said, should I cancel it? But nah, I won't do that. I won't do that at all. They bought them first, so they're getting them. All right, guys, we have one more order going out on eBay, and these are for some corral boots. They've actually been selling pretty well recently. I told you guys I picked these up in a Facebook Marketplace pickup, and yeah, I didn't sell these as brand new because they did have some damage on them, a little scuff right there. I still had them listed for $69.99. Buyer sent an offer for $50. I sent one back for $55. No, I sent one back for $60. And then he sent one for $55. And I actually accepted it. And then he sent me a message and said, no, I'll do the $60. And he paid $60, so. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything like that, but yeah, I'll take it. So yeah, these have gone out for $60, and I will pack these up in a box. All right, let me pack these up. Then we're gonna start on our Poshmark orders. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's start on our Poshmark orders. We have a pair of New Balance Fresh Foams going out. These sat for a long time, and I took an offer of $25. Get them gone. So happy to see these leaving. I love picking up New Balance. You know, right style, right model. But these sat for a while, and I said, why not? Take the offer. Get them out of here. I did print my labels right after I boxed up those cowboy boots. So that'll save us a little bit of time here. This next pair going out is a pair of Doc Martens. The crazy thing about this, guys, again, they sold on Poshmark and eBay, but they were from the same exact buyer. I guess he needed two pair. I don't know. But these are the Doc Martens Hampshires. Nice little Oxford shoe. And these sold for $45. So yeah, I sent him a message and said, hey, you know, both of the pairs that you ordered were from me. Like, which one did you want me to cancel? So it was cheaper for him, you know, with shipping, on Poshmark, so that's the one he went with. But yeah, it was just so funny. But yeah, 45 bucks. And these are out the door. Next pair going out is a brand that I have been picking up lately that I have been kind of sleeping on, I guess. But I do pick them up now if they're in good condition. And these are Born. Not Born of Concept. Not the BOC, but just the regular Borns. And these sold for 35 bucks. And they hadn't sat long, so I definitely I have been picking these up recently. Women and men. So just something to keep an eye out on. I mean, you know, they're not going to, you know, break the bank, but they do sell. So, you know, when they sell, pick them up. 35 bucks is 35 bucks. Well, 28 is what's coming to my bank after Poshmark 20% fees. But I'll take it. I will take it. Woo. Tax time, guys. I know a few of you have asked me, you know, about taxes, and, you know, I don't want to, like, give out wrong information or anything like that. I have an accountant that does my taxes. She's also a reseller, and yeah, she's been doing it for the last couple of years. So yeah, that's that. I can't even touch that one. All right, guys, next item going out are these pair of Nike Dunk Lows. Nice little colorway here. Got these from that Facebook Marketplace pickup when I bought those Air Force Ones. And these have gone out for 40 bucks. So we love to see that. And they sat for a couple of months too. But they're gone now. And we are on our last order coming up next. Something you guys have seen before. Something I love picking up. Something that, you know, is always at the bins. Waiting for me. Maybe not anymore, since I'm telling you guys, you have to keep it a secret. Shh. Shh. But these are some Pumas. Little Puma ballet flats. And the model of these are the Bixley Glam. And these sold for, let's see. These sold for 50 bucks. We'll take it. They have been listed for a while. They're a smaller size, 6.5. So they sat for a minute. Nice, again, nice little band spine. If you guys don't know, our shoes at the bins are $3.71. They're $3.49 plus tax. So that makes them $3.71. And that's where I get majority of my inventory from. I would love to have a supplier that would just drop the shoes off here. I know it'll probably, well, not probably, I know it'll be a heftier buy cost, but if I could get, you know, some nice sneakers, Hokas, on clouds, just, you know, just dropped off at my door, that would be great. So if anybody knows of anything like that, I've been searching for a while. I have not come up with anything yet, but, you know, I guess in due time it'll happen. But yeah, so orders are done. Packing is done. Let's go see what else we can get into. I do need to clean up some of my leather shoes. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'll go in there and see what I need to do. All right, guys. All right, guys. So I am going to get to cleaning. I'm thinking I'm doing, let's put 25 out there. Let's put that number out there. That sounds like a good number since I didn't do anything yesterday. So yeah, let's get that out there. I need to clean out my truck. I need to take these shoes to the laundry. I don't know. Maybe we'll go thrifting. That's always a good idea, right? But anyway, I won't bore you guys with cleaning. If I come across anything special, I will hop on and let you know. Yeah, but let me get the cleaning. All right, fam. I figured out what I'm working on today. I have to clean all of these, these down here. So fam, I was sitting here photographing some UGG boots, and remember that someone had asked me in the comments, how do I photograph boots that are slouchy and like that won't stand up. So this is what I do. You see we have this pair of UGG boots here. They're leaning a little bit. I have this fabric, Scotch Guard fabric protector. And what I'll do, I'll stuff it in the boot. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. But you see how it makes it stand up straight? So if you have anything, you know, cylinder shaped that you can stick in there and it won't show up at the top of the boot, use that. All right, guys, look where we are. I got those shoes clean. Well, my 20 pair. And I realized that I don't have too many left to go. So let's go see what we can find in here. Are these Pumas? Check the condition of these. Like picking these up. Oh, these are golf shoes. A little bit too much wear on these, but these are good. Red wings. Kill shots. These sell well. If we can find the other one. Look these up. Hoka. Got a little hole in it. We'll see. These Gore-Tex. We'll check them out. They wore these into the ground. Nice pair of socks, but no insoles. Don't need to mess around with it. Vans don't sell too well for me. Clarks. Can we find a banger, guys? Let's keep looking. Let's see. Oh, they're trying so hard to be Hoka. You guys know we've sold those before. Those were from Earth. Some nice little slip-ins. Goes through pretty well. This is our basket. Of course, we have to do a check. See if they're at all worth it. Oh, I thought those were New Balance. Anyway, they were bad at the toe. Oh, those are dirty. And they're soft underneath. Alright, this is not a banger, but it's definitely bread and butter. Look. 2 pair. Nice ortho feet. Probably came from the same person. They're the same size. 14. 4E wide. We'll grab those. Are these kings? These are kings. We'll check those out. We don't have a lot of time. It is probably about 5 o'clock. So they will be announcing it on the PA soon. Oh, another one. Excuse me. These are Sauconys. What are these? Endorphins? Alright, we'll put them in the basket and look them over. Oh no, aren't these cute? Oh, they're too cute. But I try not to do too many kids. Are these Skechers? Nope. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys, we are out of there. We got 17 pair. I have a brand new pair of Merrell boots. We have the Skechers slip-ins. We have some Timberland clogs. I had never seen these before, but we decided to pick those up. We have a pair of Puma. You guys know I love picking up a Puma. We have a pair of Cole Haan leather dress shoes. We picked up the Sauconys. These are the Endorphin Speed 2. Pair of Cole Haan women boots. Converse. Another pair of Puma. Ooh, it is cold. We picked up the Brightons. We'll see how those go. Another pair of Converse. That's the other Puma. We picked up all 3 pair of the Ortho feet. We found the other pair of, we found the other shoe to the Kill Shots. Those fell pretty well. The Crocs and the vintage Puma. So 17 pair, we spent over $60. I think it was $67.89. All right, guys, done with that. Not too bad for the end of the day. You know how I like to do it. Just come in here and get out of there real quick. We were in there for about 45 minutes. We got 17 pair. I couldn't find the matches to a few that I wanted, but hey, that's how it goes. Sometimes we spent $62.89. So I'm happy. We're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow. So if we do, at least I'll have some shoes at home to clean in case I can't make it to the office. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the day. It is about 5:45. So I'm going to go home and edit this video and see you guys soon. All right, guys, if you like this video, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We getting it. With my 2,191 subscribers, I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. I appreciate you guys. So I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.